Hey everyone, welcome back to That's Not Bad. I'm Phil, great to have you here. Today we've got a bit of a different request from Gemma, who lives in Adelaide, South Australia. Gemma, thank you for the email. Thanks for reaching out. Good to hear from you. Penn and Teller Flawless, SHAWN FARQUHAR. Penn and Teller, so, shit, I mean, they do know Penn and Teller. I couldn't tell you the last time I saw any of their stuff, but obviously they've been around a long time. One of them doesn't say anything. One guy's got long hair, the other guy doesn't say boo. I don't think he ever has, and that's part of his act, or their act. The shorter guy never utters a word, I think. And so they've obviously got, I think the premise of this is amateur magicians come on, do their routine, and they've got to work out if don't know how they've done it, that type of gig. So sounds interesting, like a bit of magic, so this should be interesting. See what the format's like and see how SHAWN FARQUHAR, oh, I love that name, FARQUHAR. God, would I change my name if I was called FARQUHAR? Probably would. Anyway, that's a bit mean, so let's get into it. Here we go. Boom.
SHAWN FARQUHAR.
FARQUHAR.
I'm SHAWN FARQUHAR. I come from a little place called Maple Ridge, British Columbia, Canada. Population about the same as Heathrow Airport. I've been doing magic all my life. My mom says when I was born, the doctor slapped me and I said, pick a card. My father was a magician, my grandfather, my great-grandfather. I'm like the fourth generation without a real job. In 2009, I went into Beijing, China, the World Olympics of Magic. And in front of 3,200 of my peers, I won the World Championship for card magic. It's an amazing title and gives me an opportunity to see the world.
Showtime. Time to have some fun.
There's obviously...
Can you please welcome the reigning world champion of card magic, Mr. SHAWN FARQUHAR.
Jonathan Ross, Christ. And Jonathan Ross saying Farquhar is just even better. Jonathan Ross.
Thank you so much for that warm welcome. It's a real pleasure to come across the pond to share with you one of my magic tricks. I'm going to do a card trick, but it's a special one, and it's going to use a brand new deck of cards. Penn, would you mind helping me?
I'll try.
Ladies and gentlemen, Penn Gillette, please come and join me.
Looks like the audio is slightly out of sync with the video, the other way around, but not too bad.
I picked Teller, but I think the conversation might have been very one-sided. I have a brand new deck of cards, hermetically sealed. Inside of this deck of cards is the little paper seal. It says United States Playing Card Company.
Sure does.
It confirms that it's a brand new deck of cards.
And not Canadian.
That's true. Look, not much is. Look, I'm gonna pop it open. Inside a brand new deck of cards, never touched by human hands. Would you cup your hands together like that for me? I'm gonna drop the cards on your hand. Now, I know you know cards, but they don't. I just want to point out that if you look at the brand new deck, there are two premium cards here.
Right.
These, they're advertised things. The other end of the deck has two jokers. One is like the traditional one, and the other is like a guaranteed joker. We're not going to use those, but we're going to keep the one
guaranteed
joker.
joker? What the hell is
Can
that?
you kind of fan them out so the audience can see what new deck order looks like? You can see it runs ace through king. See the two kings in the middle, folks? These are what we call the kissing kings. I call them the broke-back kings. So, shuffle up the cards. When you feel they're completely shuffled, let me know.
I believe Percy Diaconis said you have to do 12 shuffles.
Absolutely.
But I'll just do 4 or 5. I believe that's okay. We'll give them a
12 shuffles? Well, that's an interesting little bit of science there. 12. I suppose it depends how you shuffle. I'm sure mathematicians have tried to work out, you know, at what point are things fully randomised. 12 shuffles. Interesting.
Would you do me a favor? Touch a card on the back. Just kind of plunk your finger. Take a look at it. It's all right if I see it. I've seen this trick before.
Okay.
What card did you get? It's one of my favorites.
I got the 7 of dice.
Seriously?
Yes,
You could not have picked a more perfect card. Write your name right on the face of the card.
I will.
Perfect. Once the card's been signed, we'll recap.
Okay.
That's the pen.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the joke. If I do a favor, just explaining to everybody else. Would you hold your hand just flat like that?
I certainly will.
I'll place the cards here. Place your other hand on top, trapping the cards in between.
I will, bet.
Fully and effectively, and I'll remove one card.
Okay.
If I removed your card, would that be impressive?
That would be very impressive.
No, it wouldn't. I got a joker. It's okay. It's okay. How about this? I can do better than that.
Okay.
If I could reach in between your hands and straighten one card up, so it's the opposite direction, and it was your card, the 7 of diamonds, would that be?
That'd be pretty good.
Okay, I can do better. How about this? Would I fool you if I were to put those cards back in new deck order and put the 1 card reversed?
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
Okay,
I'm
how
not
about-
going to say you're going to fool me. I won't say that yet.
Good,
but
good,
okay.
good. How about if I took the cards and put them in new deck order, reversed the 1 card, put them in the cardboard box, put the paper seal on, wrapped them up in the plastic?
Oh, that would be a fun.
Holy
trip.
shit.
I just did it. Take a look. It's a brand new deck
Fuck.
of cards.
That was a good sleight of hand.
Because you're the closest, I want you to see. Is there a cutter slit in the top of the box?
There is not.
Cutter slit in the bottom of the box?
Yeah. Not that I can see.
How about the side?
Not that I can see.
The other side?
Not that I can see.
Top or back?
Nope.
It's a brand new deck of cards.
I believe so.
I'm gonna pop this open. Inside,
Shit.
there is a paper seal. It says United States Playing Card Company.
Not Canadian.
Deja vu. Deja vu. Deja vu. Sometimes it takes 4. Look, I'm gonna pop open the paper seal. Inside, a brand new deck of cards.
No,
Never touched by
no
human
way,
hands.
man.
Okay,
Come
yeah,
on.
that's perfect.
I remember
You've
it
seen
from
this
last
card.
time. Yeah.
I want to point something out. If you look at the deck, there isn't a premium card on the end. Do you know why?
Why is that?
They're in my pocket, remember? Get them out. There's a lot of them. There's the
Oops.
jokers
We'll get
and the
them
premium
out.
card. All of them are in here. That means that this should be a new deck order deck. Take a look and see if they run ace through king. Oh, maybe you could turn this way so the camera
yeah,
can see.
good. Someone who was a professional in show business would have done that automatically.
Now, when you get to the diamonds, do you notice 1 card is
Fuck.
reversed?
No way,
Between
man.
The 8 and the 6 of diamonds
Would be where the 7 should
exactly
be.
where my selected
Oh, I
card
love the
should be.
single.
Would you like me to remove it to make it easier for you? I'll just
Single
kinda
finger
pull it
with an
like
nail
that
polish.
lightly and turn it around like that so you can see.
Whoa, shit.
Thank you so much.
It's like, what the fuck just happened? Okay, well, obviously the people that get on here they're of a particular standard. That was.
Thanks, Johnny.
I don't pretend to know anything about magic, but I do appreciate good sleight of hand. Many years ago, oh yeah, I will say it. A good friend of mine, who I'm not going to name because he lives a different life now. He was flatting in Queenstown, down south. Various activities going on at the flat, but he flatted with this magician, and he showed me a couple of tricks, and I said, is there anything you can teach me? And he showed me this coin trick, and the sleight of hand was so simple and so quick. It was amazing that you didn't catch it. And it's just, I don't know if that's the premise of sleight of hand, but I've always appreciated sleight of hand. But card tricks, you know, it's just next level shit. So I'd love to know if these guys can figure it out.
It's my job.
But does anyone else? I know you can't share. But does anyone else do that particular technique?
No, there was not the similar technique. The same effect was a gentleman by the name of George Schindler many years ago, now the Dean of American Magicians.
They're like,
he inspired me.
how the
I came
fuck
up
did he
with
do
a
that?
completely different method.
And that will be
Well, maybe they know.
the key, I guess, this evening to fool those guys. If it's a
Sure.
new method and they haven't seen it before and they can't put their finger on it, we'll get away with it. And by we, I mean you, of course, although I'd like some of the reflected glory.
That's awesome. I'll share.
Is that one of the most technically difficult ones in your routine to do?
It is, in fact, not the most technically difficult.
like a suit.
But it's probably the most fun to present.
And shirt
because most of it
combination,
takes
that's
place
quite
in the
nice.
spectator's hands. And
As a
I think
side note.
magic that takes place in somebody else's hands is so much more powerful
That's
than magic that takes place in our own.
That's what I tell my wife all the time.
That's right.
Excellent.
We have given you enough time. Penn,
This is a really, really tough call for us. I think anybody has to know that at some point you had to do a deck switch. Unfortunately, there was a moment when we both saw it, when you were pulling the pen out.
Yes.
And we had all these discussions and meetings about this, which we've talked for hours with the producers about what would constitute fooling us. We said over and over again, if we actually saw a move, it would negate the whole thing.
How do you get it?
But all that having been said, and the feeling
But it was
that
sealed.
we saw a move that we should not have seen, we have no idea how you got the goddamn call.
Oh, wow.
Honest and fair, I think right out of the deck,
Excellent.
I should say that you absolutely did, on the most important part of the trick, I think you did fool us.
How the fuck does he throw cards like that? That's impressive.
Speaking as someone who just loves to film Magic done,
I have no idea how he got that. Son of a gun.
Can I ask you to make us one promise?
What's that?
Never tell them.
I will.
Never tell them. Sean Farquhar, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that was not bad at all. Shit, I might have to watch more Magic like this. That was, I mean, no idea, but it's really impressive. And obviously, it's to a good standard. I mean, if Penn and Teller have only got a, vague idea around how part of it was done, but yeah, I was thinking, yeah, that's okay. Deck switch, which obviously I didn't see. I'm sure most people didn't see, but how the fuck did he get the signed card in the deck, man? That's crazy shit. Yeah, wow. I'm quite interested in this Fall of stuff. I might have to watch a bit more of that. Gemma from Adelaide, thank you, my friend, for reaching out. That was a bloody good. That was a good suggestion, but different to what I've primarily done around the English comedy. I like English comedy. I'll definitely stick with it, but I would like to venture out a little bit, just into other stuff. So Magic, yeah, that might be a path to go on. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for all the likes and subscribes and the emails and messages. Keep them coming. I do see them all. Please don't be offended if I don't reach out to everyone to say thank you, but it does mean a lot, especially the fact that you've taken a couple of minutes out of your day to watch what I'm doing. I know there's a shitload of channels out there. And here I am just in a corner of the South Pacific, just living my life and doing this as a bit of a pastime. So wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care. Cheers, guys.